Terry, first of all, how's the injury to James Vincent?
It's not a good one from our point of view. He'll be missing on Saturday and could be missing for a few weeks. He sees the orthopaedic specialist next week. We've had a MRI scan and it's shown quite a bit of damage in the knee. Not as much as it could have done. His cruciates and other ligaments are intact, so that's good. But just a bit of wear and tear on the hamstring and the calf muscle, and also a little bit of a microfracture on the tibia. So it's going to take a little bit of time to get that sort of settled down. Plus a lot of swelling too. So he was a lucky boy in many aspects. But until we see the orthopaedic surgeon, we can't really have a time scale on that. But needless to say, he'll be out this week.
Quite an unusual thing for you this season. I think this is only your second change to a starting 11.
Yeah. It's. I thought that at the time. I thought, oh well, we're going to have to make a change next week. But yeah, we've got good options in the team. Ben Greenall did very well when he came on last week. We've got other options too within the squad, and everybody's obviously disappointed massively disappointed for James. But somebody else can get the opportunity of being in the squad. Someone else get the opportunity of playing, and that's the way things go in football. If you get the opportunity and you get the chance, you've got to take it. Ben certainly did last week, and we'll see about the team on Saturday.
I think the supporters were quite keen to see the first real glimpses of Ben in competitive action, and he, as you say, showed up well. I
think they like what they saw. I mean, he got a big cheer, and the players got a big cheer as well for Saturday's performance. It was tremendous, and right from the first whistle, it was straight at Hibs, and we didn't give them time to settle, and had a very, very good performance. But yeah, Ben's one of a number of players that have made the sort of transition from non-league football down south up to here. Players within our squad as well that have been here for some time that think that they can do a job. But everybody's confident that if they do get a chance in the team, then they'll take it, and I'm confident too. That's something new and something different for us this season. But we've got a good squad. We've got a team that's hungry, a team that wants to stay at the top of the table, a team that wants to win with a 2-match unbeaten run as well. And we want to go down to Perth and win. We haven't won there for some time, so it'd be nice to get back to winning ways down there.
You feel the confidence after the win over Hibs last weekend. You arrive at McDiarmid Park, looking to stay top of the table, and it should be a good game as well, because St Johnstone have had a good start to the season too.
Yeah, as long as we can keep 11 men on the pitch. We went down to 10 men after about 12 minutes last year, so that wasn't particularly great. I had a stumble and a fall as well on the sideline, so I'll make sure I keep my feet as well and not make myself a laughing stock as I normally do. But there's lots of things that we don't want to do down there, of course, but lots of things that we do want to do, and we want to play the football that we know we can play. We want to stick together, and that spirit will come through once more. But the boys can play some good stuff, and a lot of the boys are confident. They're playing the best football of their careers at the moment, and enjoying being top of the table. That's where we want to stay, because we're getting used to it.
Yeah, I heard Owen Jones, Owen Jones say that Cali Thistle are title contenders this season, but it all boils down to being top of the table. You're just loving life at the top. Yeah,
well, but for 2 hours we've been top this season. And the 2 hours quite remarkable last Saturday when Celtic won 5-2 and went on top by goal difference, and then we had to score 3, and then we did score 3, we're back on top. So yeah, they've had our position for 2 hours this season. It's not been a bad season so far, and you do get used to it. You do feel, well, we're up there, well, we deserve to be up there, we feel. We're scoring goals and keeping clean sheets and winning games. Even when we're not playing well, we're still winning, which is nice. But we got back to a good level of performance last week. Knocked the ball about really well. Even our home crowd were applauding some of the moves, which I've never heard before. So we're doing a lot of, we're creating a lot of firsts here at the club, and we want more firsts, and we want a first win at McDiarmid Park for some time.
I think the last one was a Monday night game. You were excellent that night as well, Aaron Doran in particular. So that kind of football you played in your last one at McDiarmid Park, you have to replicate.
Yeah, Aaron Doran was on the left, Shane Sutherland on the right, Nick Ross and Lee Cox with the centre midfield players, and not one of those four was over 20. So yeah, it was pretty good. Aaron curled one in the top corner, I remember that. We're right behind it. He likes playing at McDiarmid Park. We like playing there. We had a Challenge Cup final there against Dundee. Okay, we lost the game, but we played really well. We've had some really good tussles there. They're always tight. They've got a good experienced team. They've got M&M up front, McLean and May up front, so they're a threat. But it's just great to play these teams. And St Johnstone pipped us for the European spot last year, and deservedly so, I think, because they just got that run time very well until the last game. But they're a good side, and led by Tommy Wright, who was there last year as well, so knows all about his players and has made some shrewd acquisitions. So, but it's another game for us. It's a continuation of what we want to do. It's another 3 points. People say, oh, it's a big game, it's a massive game. It's just another game for us, and we certainly look forward to it like we have the others.
And just finally, any other Injury worries for the trip to Perth?
No, we're fine. 1 or 2 niggles and knocks, but we're fine.
Cheers, Terry. Thanks for that.